Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another Mugen Forum video. And today I want to do a little something different. I know it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, so you guys get to see my ugly face for a little bit. So let us begin. So today's video, I want to share with you guys my Amiibo collection. I have been just started collecting them for some time now, and I haven't showed you guys. So I thought today is a perfect time to show them because I just grabbed 3 new ones. So I decided, like, hey, I got a little collection I can just show off right now. It's just amazing how this whole Amiibo thing had just caught on like wildfire in the Nintendo community and the just whole figurine collection community in general. So I figured that, hey, I was gonna wait on these Amiibo, this whole Amiibo thing, because I figured that, once, when Nintendo first announced them, I thought there was going to be a massive amount of them. I thought there was going to be a lot in stock, so I figured that, hey, whenever I'm ready to get into collecting them, I could be able to go to the store and collect them. Because, I mean, you need these Amiibos to not only collect, but if you wanted to use to unlock some of the features in the game, as a gamer, these things should be plentiful to find. But obviously I was wrong. Once I figured out that it was hard to find some of these, for example, like Wii Fit, Trainer, the Villager, and Marth, I was like, you know what? It's best for me to start going out and go hunt these things down before I won't be able to get any Amiibos at all, especially the ones that I want. So I decided to start off to go after the Amiibos that are my mains in the Smash Brothers games in general, period. So first off, I want to start off with my first Amiibo here. I have got on Christmas Eve. I have bought, which is Mario. It's one of my favorite characters in the Smash Brothers series. He's a well-rounded character and everything, and I figured, let's go grab Mario. You can't go wrong with that. Very basic. I love the design of this Amiibo. Well designed. I love the colors. I love the little fireball effects that they have right here. It's amazing how that the whole Amiibo system, how it works in Smash Brothers. The characters actually adapt. They actually learn to how you play. They actually adjust to how you play. So normally what I do is, since I have the Mario Amiibo, which I named them Jumpman, and I used to fireball color Mario. What I normally do is, since I got a Mario Amiibo, I use Mario as well. So I pretty much train them into zoning and how to use the FLUDD when your opponent gets back on the stage. And this Amiibo he's maxed out at level 50, and I must say he's pretty intense to fight. He's a good sparring partner, and it's just amazing that this Amiibo can be just as good as his trainer, or even better, depending on how you train this Amiibo. So I might do a whole video on that. But first of all, these 2 Amiibos that I'm going to show you are the Amiibos that's outside the box. I only have 2 that's outside the box. So I'm going to re-get Mario just so I can have one of them that's in the box. Alright, so my second Amiibo is, of course, the hero of time himself, Link. Link, like I said, is one of my favorite Nintendo characters. Link from Legend of Zelda, he's pretty much, Legend of Zelda was the first game I've ever touched since I was young. At the age of 4, Legend of Zelda on the NES was the first console or the first game I have played in general. The theme song is engraved in my head. So it's only natural that I just love this character. I love Link, and he's my primary main. About time. This Smash Brothers game had really improved on Link. Link can actually throw down. He can actually go in. He can actually win some games this time around. And it was horrible in Smash Brothers 64. The fact that he was one of the first characters that I played as, but he was so horrible because he really had no good recovery from any good recovery moves to get back on the stage. Once you threw him far enough, he was not coming back. So in this game, he improved because Mario was my primary in Melee, Ness was my primary in 64, and then in Brawl, Mario was my primary. So now in this game, he had took the #1 spot as the primary, and I loved how they sculpted this character, this Amiibo. He's pretty good. One thing I don't like is how the sword is kind of wobbly, or it's bent, and that's how it was when it was in the box. So that's one thing I don't like about it. But other than that, I'm glad that I have this character, and he's also maxed out at level 50, and he's a force to just reckon with. I think I named him Hero of Time. I can't remember. I think it's Hero of Time I named this Amiibo. But yeah, he's a really good Amiibo to fight against as well. So now we're going to move on to the next wave that I have, the most recent wave, and this is the wave that I reserved. And these guys are in the box. I'm never opening them until I find duplicates where I can open them and I can play them in the game or just line them up or set them up a certain way. So we're gonna start off first with, that's right, he has a need for speed, and this is Sonic the Hedgehog. He's one of my favorite video game mascots, favorite video game characters. Like, I put Sonic up there as far as my top 3 favorite characters well, let me see. Link is first, Sonic is second, and third is third is Ness. They're my favorite video game characters. Unless, you know, I count Chrono too. Chrono's my favorite character, but that's a whole nother subject right there. But yeah, I had to grab Sonic. When Nintendo first announced on one of the Nintendo Directs that they were going to do, they was going to release the next wave. 2 days later, I ran straight to GameStop. I said, you know what? I was picking up a Xbox 360 wired controller for my PC because that was during the time I just downloaded Phantasy Star Online 2 for the PC. And if you guys haven't checked out that video on how to install it, go check it out. So if you guys want to play some Phantasy Star Online 2 with me, go check out that video. I had that in the link in the description or in the annotation somewhere. Well, anyway, I went to GameStop and the lady, or the young lady, convinced me to go reserve some Amiibos because I wasn't going to do it at first. I had that mentality that I was going to just go, if I see them there, I was going to go pick them up. But she convinced me, and I'm glad I did it because she told me that, hey, Sonic's a third-party character in a first-party game, so it makes sense that he'll be a hard-to-find character. So I was like, you know what, Sonic's my favorite character, I better go in there. And then she happened to convince me to go grab some other characters as well, which I'll get to that in a second. But this is Sonic right here. He has the pose that he has in the character select screen and on his wallpaper. And this is the back of the box. And I know there's a lot of people that has a hard time and can't find Sonic at all. So I'm glad that I got this guy. And I know it's going to be hard to try to get a duplicate of him. So I might as well just forget it for now and just continue to collect the other Amiibos. But yeah, this is what he looks like. This is the back. And yeah, he's well sculpted, well put together. So alright, next up is the next character. Now, I had grabbed him for the simple fact is, of course, we have Toon Link, and I got him was because, like I said, I love Legend of Zelda. Link is my main, and every once in a while, I swap between the two Links and to play against my opponent. So I decided, hey, let's get Toon Link while I'm at it. And plus, next Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker is my second best Zelda game. I mean, this Zelda game had changed a lot of things for me. It changed my perspective on never to judge a book by its cover, especially when it comes to anything, and especially when it comes to games. Because Nintendo really had us fooled, because when during Space World back in 2001 or 2002, when the GameCube was revealed, the Dolphin was revealed, or whatever you want to call it, they had showed the tech demo of Legend of Zelda, and they had it rendered in these good, beautiful graphics, and it had Link fighting Ganondorf, and I was like, I'm ready. My body is going to be ready for this next Zelda game. And then, like a year and a half later, they showed some cartoon Link, and he said it's the next gen Zelda game. And I was really, really disappointed. And I was just like one of those Zelda fans. I was dissing the game and everything, but as I started seeing gameplay footage, and actually when I finally got my hands on the game, and I got that on my birthday, that game pretty much changed my life. And I love Toon Link. I love the world that it was set in. I love the characters. I love the storytelling. So it made sense that I had to go out here and grab this version of Link. And compared to this Amiibo is much better as far better than the bigger Link. It's for the simple fact that the sword don't look bendy as the other Link sword is. So this Amiibo was very, very well sculpted, and here he is up close. And here you go, the back of the box right here. Yep. The only thing that does suck though about the box, got this stupid new price tag on here, which really sucks. It kind of mess up the box in some way. So next character up is, of course, I had to grab him. If Sonic was going to be hard to find, I know it was going to be hard to find Mega Man. And the young lady at GameStop convinced me to go get Mega Man, because I was going to get him at first. I was going to get Ike over Mega Man, but I said, Brian, you'll be stupid. MugenLord, you'll be stupid if you grab Ike over Mega Man. Come on, this is a first-party character. This is a third-party character in a first-party game. And also, this is Mega Man. Everybody asked and requested for Mega Man ever since Smash Bros. Melee was released. Everybody's praying for Mega Man to make his debut. So it would be silly, it would be stupid on MugenLord's part to not get Mega Man Amiibo. And I love the design of this Mega Man. Here you go, see up close. And I feel sorry for those who haven't had the opportunity to go buy them right away. And I was blessed to be able to grab him right away. And I also like the metallic coating that he has. Look that he has on his armor and everything. I think it's just awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. And I love the pose that he's in. And here's the back of the box. There you go. Back of the box. It's Mega Man. He's a fighting robot. He's here to save the day. Yup, so I'm glad I got him. Really, really glad I got him. And he's staying in the box. He's not ever coming out. He's stuck in here unless I can get a duplicate. Alright, so next up, right here, for those of you guys who don't know, my birthday was last week, March 28th. I'm not telling you my age unless you know my Facebook or unless you go to my Twitter, then you know my age, but I'm not telling you my age. But yeah, normally on my birthdays, I treat myself out to things, or you know, family members, they'll give me some money and everything, but it's rare that somebody actually buy me a gift. People just give me money and then I go out and get my own things, or I just treat myself to, you know, with my own money. So my mother and father went out and they noticed that I love the Amiibos, and one day on my birthday we was just driving around, to pick up a few things or whatever like that, and we was end up at Target. And they grabbed me some Amiibos. So we want to go here and show you the Amiibos that I have that my mother and father got me. Thank you, I love you guys, best parents in the world. So I have Zelda. This is the Zelda Amiibo. As far as I'm concerned, she's very common, and she was another character I procrastinated on getting, was because I always see Zelda. So I knew that anytime I go back to the store, she's going to be there and I grab her. I just want to grab the ones that I know I can't really have, or it's going to be hard to find eventually. So I'm glad I got Zelda. I also like diversity. You know, when it comes to fighting games or competitive games, and mainly in RPGs, I love the female cast. I love the female characters, especially in fighting games, because most of the time female characters are very fast. They may not have as much stamina as the male characters, but they're very fast and they have a ton of combo potential. That's why I love female characters in fighting games. So every time I have a male counterpart, a male character, I always have the female counterpart in most of my fighting games. Or if I have a primary female character, I always have a male counterpart when it comes to fighting games. So I had to get Zelda. Come on, it's only right to compliment Link with Zelda. So I had to get Zelda. So here she is. This is the back of the box right here. And next up, my next Amiibo is Bowser. He's another common one right about now. I see tons of Bowsers everywhere I go. It seems like nobody really wants to buy them or whatever, but I had to get Bowser because in Smash Brothers Wii U, they really did upgrade him. I love how he stands up right now. He's not hunched down anymore, and he runs like a hulking beast. And he's fun to play, especially when I play him in free-for-alls. That's why I love playing him the most in free-for-alls, because he's just a bully. He really destroys everything around him or whatever. So I had to grab Bowser. So this is what he looks like up close right here. There you go. See? Bowser. And then here's the back of the box. So I'm really glad that I gotten Bowser. He's a really cool, well-designed character. He looks menacing. He looks intimidating and everything. Here he is. Alright. And then, of course, like I said about female characters, I had to grab this next one that my parents had gotten for me. And this was the last one at Target. And I'm glad because GameStop had no more of her. And, what else? Best Buy had no more of her, so I had to get Sheik. Now, some people argue that Sheik, Zelda's counterpart, is a male, but as far as I'm concerned, Sheik is a female as far as I'm concerned. You can argue with me about that, don't care. Oh well. So yeah, here's Sheik. She was the very last one at Target, so I had to grab her. And I'm not Sheik main. I like Sheik as a character, but you know, I was very skeptical of grabbing Sheik because I really had no big interest in getting Sheik, the Sheik Amiibo, but I had to grab her because she was the last one and she was hard to find, so it makes sense. I had to grab her. She's well designed. I love the color scheme and everything with this character. And I noticed that these newer waves look much better compared to the earlier waves of the Amiibo characters. Because from what I heard is that these figures are pretty much were figures just sitting around the Nintendo office with Sakurai and them. They just had, and they decided to make these into Amiibos. But these look a whole lot better compared to the earlier waves with some of the characters. Yeah, here's Sheik. And here's the back of the box for all you Sheik lovers out there and you Sheik mains. Here she is. And here we go for the next wave. The next amiibos right here aren't Smash Brother amiibos. My parents had got me the Luigi amiibo from the Mario Party 10 series, that the game that's out now. I'm not getting Mario Party. Mario Party is a disappointment compared to the first Mario Party, because the first Mario Party is one of a kind, and I love that one. And then ever since after part 1 and 3, Mario Party just went downhill after that. But I had to grab this amiibo for the simple fact was I didn't like the Super Smash Bros. Version of the Luigi amiibo because he looks stupid inside in that stance, that planking stance, like a stiff hot dog. And I just didn't like the little metal, the little plastic stand piece. It's much more visible in the Luigi model than all the other models. So I didn't like that. And since this is a newer amiibo, these amiibos are built from the ground up compared to the Smash Brother amiibos. So this Luigi amiibo is much more, I guess you could say, detailed. He's much taller than the other ones, and I love the statue piece that he's standing on. It has like a silver and reddish color to it, so I definitely had to get that to be, you know, a little bit much more different than the Smash Brothers collection. And here's the back of the box right here. And to be truthful, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't going to select the Luigi amiibo for the simple fact was I was trying to get Toad, but they had no more Toads, and it makes sense because Toad is the first one of a kind non-Smash Brothers amiibo. So I was gonna get Toad. If they had Toad there, Luigi wasn't gonna get picked up right away because Luigi I can get anywhere. So there was a bunch of Luigis, of course, that was there. Couldn't find a Mario Party amiibo at all, but here we go. And for those of you guys who don't know, the Smash Bros. Amiibos work for the Mario Party, but the only drawback to it is whatever save data that you have on your Smash Brothers amiibo, it gets erased the moment you try it for your Mario Party, and I think it's the vice versa as well. So that's it for Luigi. And then my final amiibo that my parents had got me is Princess Peach. And like I said, I like diversity. I love my female cast in video games, so of course I needed a Princess Peach. And I must say that the Smash Brothers Princess Peach amiibo is horrible. When I say it's horrible, it's horrible. It looks like a Happy Meal compared to all of the other Smash Brother amiibos. So I definitely had to get them. I definitely chose the Princess Peach from Mario Party 10 first of all because it's much better. Look at how detailed she is. She is much taller than the Smash Brothers version of Peach, because that one is, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just horrible. But yeah, here she is, Princess Peach herself, the Queen of Nintendo, of course. Here's the back of the box. Here she is right here. Yep, for all you Peach fans out there. And that pretty much wraps up my Amiibo collection right here. And I just want to say that this whole Amiibo thing has just gotten out of control, and me, I like to collect figures, but I definitely had to collect these Amiibos because Nintendo had finally developed, you know, figures that we all can, you know, enjoy and we can all collect. Because all the other figures that in the past that Nintendo had, they were very expensive. Some of them go to like $100 and all this other kind of stuff. And now we have some that's just, we can just go to the store and go pick up and collect, you know, for ourselves to put on our shelves and everything like that. So I'm really glad that Nintendo had made these Amiibos. And it really sucks that I can't get my little Mac. I really want little Mac real bad. I really want him. Also, I need Lucario. I don't have him. Rosalina I don't have. Sadly, I don't have her at all. And I'll probably never get her unless I pay a crap ton of money, which I refuse to do that. But if I have extra money laying around, I'll probably do it just to be that idiot for once. I don't have Pit, I don't have Meta Knight, I could have got Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, but they're common too where I live at. There is a bunch of Diddy Kongs and a bunch of Donkey Kongs sitting around. I guess nobody don't like monkeys, right? But yeah, I don't have Captain Falcon. Of course, everybody love Captain Falcon. Like everybody say, he's a definition of a real man. So everybody have to get Captain Falcon. So it's a bummer that I missed out on him. And then Shulk, I was trying to resolve Shulk at GameStop and could not get Shulk at all. All the pre-orders were filled up. She told me, the young lady at GameStop told me to resolve Shulk, and then she checked. pre-orders was just all tied up, so I couldn't get Shulk. So I'm gonna keep calling back to see will they ever have any more shipments of them. But so yeah, that pretty much wraps everything up. If you guys have Amiibo collection of your own and you guys like to show it off, make sure you post a comment, post a link in the comment section below directing us to your Amiibo collection. If you guys enjoy my gaming videos and my gaming blogs and Nintendo related content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And also, don't forget to check out my Facebook and also my Twitter. This is MugenLord, signing off.